Thursday afternoon, everyone. I'm WSAZ's Kimberly Keggy. Thanks for joining us here in our WSAZ Plus studio. Today, we're going to talk about something that is so important. If you have any of those teenagers in your family, even young children, even as adults, we're not immune to it either. We have social media at our fingertips constantly. The notifications are constant. You're getting text messages. People always have their phones on them. And so none of us are immune to just the intensity of it. And really, there's a lot of pressure around social media, right? Sometimes you feel like there's so much comparison on it. You may compare yourself to others, content creation. Things have really changed in the last couple of years. And so today I want to talk about something that I found out about that I think could really help some families in the region. So Instagram is rolling out some new parental controls for parents who have teenagers, even if you have any of your children have access to Instagram. And so we're going to talk about it. But I'll tell you how I found out about it. We actually heard from the Ohio Attorney General, Dave Yost, about the new supervision tool as the Instagram is rolling out for new safety alerts. Now, these safety alerts are geared towards suicide prevention. And I know it's a heavy conversation and sometimes a topic that can feel daunting, but it is one that is so important to make sure that our kids are aware of, to make sure that our family and friends are aware of. That conversation, you can't have it too many times, right? To know that there is prevention out there and to make sure that we have the conversation about how serious that is. So I want to go ahead and bring up, and I'm going to pull it up so we can look at it together because it's really, really interesting. And I know that this box is hard. So let's see. There we go. That's a little bit bigger for us. So Instagram is rolling out this new technology. They're calling it new safety alerts, and it's open right now. So what it does is if their teen or your teen, anyone in your family that you maybe have a parental control over, if the teen is repeatedly searching for terms that are related to suicide or even self-harm within a short amount of period, Instagram is going to notify parents who have signed up for these alerts. And I think, it seems to be pretty seamless so far. The progress, the process isn't very difficult for you if you're interested in this, but the Ohio Attorney General says, and you have to think about it, parents, they don't know everything that their kids are doing, right? Their kids are so tech savvy sometimes that it is hard to even stay up to date on all of the stuff. I know, it's difficult, right? There's constantly something new in tech, constantly something new on the phones, and stuff to search for. So it's really, really an ever-changing environment. And so the alerts are designed to give parents timely information as soon as you can, because we know in this instance, time is of the essence. To have that conversation is so important. And if your child does need help, if you know somebody that needs help, to get them the help that they deserve so quickly. Obviously resource access is a big thing of helping them as well. So, guiding that potentially difficult conversation, it can be tricky. And so those are really geared towards. Those alerts are supposed to come in as kind of a tool to help parents start that conversation with their children, particularly teens, because we know most likely those are the ones that have social media access, but it does not mean that you can start that conversation too early. So I'm going to pull this up so we can talk about it, and I'll kind of walk you through how you find these alerts. So if you are interested in this, as Instagram rolls out that new safety alert, all you have to do, you can visit Instagram's Help Center. It's very easy. You see that website. It's just help.instagram.com. And so you'll be able to search for this very, very easy. And so really, you can either have your teen invite you and ask for supervision, or as a parent, you can send an invite as well. So let's go ahead and walk you through it. Again, this is help.instagram.com. And so when you're looking at that teen supervision program on Instagram, this is what you're going to come up with. You can either send an invite, right? Teens or parents can send those invites for supervision, and it really walks you right through here. So if you are a parent and you are asking to get insight or supervise your teen's account, you're going to look for the 3 dashes, the more in the bottom left when you open the app there, and then click, it kind of looks like a gear or a circle with a lot of different smaller circles on it. It's called the settings right there. You're going to go ahead and open it, click supervision, and then you're going to create the invite in the left menu. So very, very simple. All you have to do, it'll kind of prompt you through and walk you through how to do that. And then you're going to review the information, make sure everything is correct, and click continue. So once you do that, you'll hit copy invite, and then you're going to either paste it into your chosen app to share with your teen, whether it's a text message, whether you have a different app service that you guys use to communicate. That is one that'll be really, really easy. So here's what you do. It's been less than 48 hours since you first sent that invite, you can go ahead and go back into it. So again, really, really simple. And then maybe you get to the point where you say, hey, you know what? I'm not really interested in supervising my teen's account. Maybe they've proven to us that they can be trustworthy on the internet, what have you. All you have to do to cancel it, very simple as well. You can just go back to those same, kind of looks, we call it like the hamburger menu, the 3 lines over top of each other. And then you'll go back to the settings and it will, you can cancel the invite there as well. So let's go ahead and show you what those look like. So this is from Meta. This is the parent company that owns Instagram. And so you may see in this little thing right here, it says Family Center. Let's see if I can pull that super down so it's a little bit easier for everybody to look at. Okay, there you go. All right, so look at that right here on the middle of your screen there, far left. You see where it says Family Center. In that notification, it says soon we'll add new notifications for parents to help keep their teens safe. And then they kind of give you a prompt. And so really, they're telling you that they've done this because they want parents to have the power and the knowledge of what their teens are searching for. As a parent, we can't protect our children from everything, but we do our very best to make sure that they are prepared with the knowledge to help protect themselves. So those notifications, we're going to go back to it. They look like this. You may get an email. You may get a text. You could get a notification from the Instagram app. It depends on what different service or notification that you prefer, but you have the option to do all of them. So Instagram is already rolling this out in the United States, the UK, Australia, and Canada. Right now, they say that this is already available for you to use. So we found out about this about a couple weeks ago, but I think it's such an important conversation and one that we can't do enough to talk about. So as we are kind of walking you through this, again, very simple. If you want to send your teen an invite, we'll go back up here and walk you through it again. So I am on help.instagram.com. And this is Instagram's kind of help website. They kind of walk you through things, how to do this. Very, very simple, but you can also log into the app and do it there as well. So very, very easy for you. Once your teen is ready to accept that invite, if you are the ones that had go ahead and initiated, hey, maybe you just take their phone and accept the invite for them. It's totally your call, but it's very easy to do. So all you have to do once that invite has been sent, open the app or service where you received the invite link. Click on the link, click next, and then you're going to hit click accept invite. So once you accept a supervision invitation, the person that you invited will also get the notification saying, hey, mom or dad is supervising your account. So like I said, the Ohio Attorney General is actually the one that helped put this on our radar. And so it was really, really interesting to find out why they were encouraging this. So we're told that Instagram reportedly already blocks searches that are clearly associated with suicide or self-harm. And then they direct users to crisis centers with resources and helplines. Remember, a couple of years ago, they changed that helpline to 988. You can call, you can text, you can chat. Very simple. There is always somebody on the other line to help you in a situation. But this new notification system adds another layer of protection by helping parents about the repeated search behavior that can be concerning at times. And so this is really a great tool for any family. Young teens, doesn't matter the age of your children. It's a conversation we cannot have enough with them. And so before I let you go today, as we've walked you through those, I want you to to listen to a little preview of a story that Tim Ear has been working on for the past couple of weeks. It's a conversation that is so important. And we aired it on CTV on our WSAZ Plus at 1 o'clock, but it's also going to air in our 6 o'clock news. And I think if you are a parent yourself, you may want to share this with your children. It's a really important conversation that we are having, and we've started to see several parents have because of it. So take a listen and a watch for yourself. All right, well, it looks like that is not firing as I want it to. Sometimes technology gives us a little trouble. So here we go. Let's try that again for you. All right, well, I do apologize, but you can watch that on our website. Right now, the story that Tim has worked on, it's called Bryce's Story, Text Message Tragedy. And it tells the story of a young teenager who was from Nitro area. He was just 15 years old, and we're told by investigators that he became the victim of what they call sextortion. And so, it's a really important conversation that you can have with your children. And so I encourage any parent or anybody who works in education who is around children to watch that story at 6 o'clock. We're going to have it for you. It's also live on WSAZ right now as well. So we certainly appreciate you joining us here. If you are able to use those tools to help your family and help your children protect them as much as you can, it'll be something new to see. And I'm curious to see how it works in the long run, what people experience. We hope that nobody needs those notifications, but if you do, remember there are always people available. 988 is a great resource. Like I said, it's available call or text, and so they always have mental health counselors available for people who really need them in a crisis.